President, and I want to thank honourable members for their contributions, the Honourable Connie Benares, the Honourable Claire Scriven and the Honourable Heidi Girolamo. As has been mentioned, the purpose of this bill really is to ensure that private mines are subject to the same consultation requirements as other mines, and in particular ensuring that they're required to consider the implications for environment and health, two issues that are very important, particularly in the community around White Rock Quarry. We've talked a bit about being tongue-tied today and tongue twisters. White Rock Quarry is a tongue twister, Mr. President, but there has been a significant community campaign addressing the issues and the effects of the mine. The Honourable Connie Benares, in her remarks, queried whether it would be possible to get an update on where things are up to with White Rock Quarry. I can advise the honourable member through you, Mr. President, that on the 7th of December 2022 there was a call from the Back Off campaign to treat private mines the same as other mines, which my bill reflects. And in September 2022, White Rock Quarry issued a warning that there was blastings occurring near the area of Pisces Knob, which is close to the nesting grounds for falcons, and a spring that flows into the main cave. And I understand there's also been community meetings with the mining corporation, and so there are ongoing community concerns. Whilst this bill would not prevent private mines, it would ensure that they're subject to the same requirements as other mines, and I think that's entirely appropriate. I recognise that there is obviously not the support for this bill to advance within this place. I think that's disappointing. I think voters in the community of Bragg will be particularly disappointed with the Liberal Party's position, given White Rock Quarry sits within that electorate. But I think voters will also be intrigued by the position of the Labor Party, because when they were in opposition, while they didn't support the bill, I do want to revisit the remarks that were made at that time by the Honourable Claire Scriven on behalf of the Minister in the other place. At the time that the bill came to a vote, she said, "We want to understand the impacts so that we can ensure that any changes made have the best possible outcomes for all affected parties. The opposition's preference," that is the Labor Party's at that time, "would be that we actually have a select committee to look into this, but we're at the end of a parliamentary session. It's therefore not feasible for a suitable select committee to be established to investigate and report within the time frame. However, I want to put on the record that it would be possible for action in regard to this in the future. While we cannot support this bill at this time, we are very keen to have a detailed and robust investigation in the future with a view to making changes that will address the issues that are raised with the current differences between the definitions. But we will have the evidence and research behind it to ensure we get the best possible outcome." Well, the honourable member and indeed the Labor Party are now in government, so they are in a position to initiate such an investigation. Certainly, were they to establish a committee, the Greens would be very keen to be involved, and were they to inquire further into these issues, we would certainly welcome that. So it's not sufficient to simply say no, and I hope that the Labor Party, now that they are in government, will actually look into the matter and establish a committee if they see fit and investigate through the other means that are available to them in government. I do want to thank the Honourable Connie Benares in particular and the SA Best Party for the strong and consistent position that they've taken on this and the support that they've provided to the community campaign. And with that, I conclude my remarks.